Alright, what's going on everyone? It's Eclipse. I just tried recording a video that took me about an hour and it all failed because I looked back on it and the FPS was terrible. So we're gonna hope that Terraria has better FPS. I can see the lag here, but hopefully it's not as bad. Maybe I can turn particles off. Let's try it. Let's see, I don't know what parallax is. Let's just put the quality on medium, and hopefully that does something. But yeah, so, I thought today, I'm like, I'm bored. I recently completed, well, not recently, it's actually been a bit now, but I completed my Calamity mod playthrough. Obviously I didn't end up recording all of it because of time and school and lag, and I just wanted to play the game. So, there were some issues, so my entire world map isn't loaded. But I have my world and everything. It's a nice place. I have all my trophies here, and I decided, you know what? Let's screw around today because I have the cheat sheet mod installed. So the cheat sheet mod something interesting because I can spawn in anything. I can do anything. We're gonna experience some very bad FPS lag when going through the list. By the way, that's just how it is even when I'm not recording. I guess I don't lag if I'm not moving. But yeah, you can do fun stuff like this. Yeah. So you can do a lot of stupid stuff. Um, and I just kind of wanted to see what we could do today. So that's exactly what we're doing. Um, I love how they're all connected. Um, yeah, obviously I added a few more mods to Calamity mod. Like I have the extra music mod installed because if you couldn't hear, if we just turn the music up, I really like the mechanical boss theme. Like, I think it really suits it. But yeah, so I don't exactly know what we're gonna do today. I was just like, you know what? We can do literally anything. I can spawn in anything if I feel like it. We're gonna get some major lag doing that, so let's stop that. Um, and then, yes, this is always fun. Wait, why are there two lunatic cultists? I'm guessing one of them's the clone. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a fun thing to do. Watch this. You thought it was one. You thought it was one. You thought it was one. Yeah, no, this is fun. This might get a bit loud as well. Sorry about that. But yeah. And you're dead, and then let's just get rid of the lunar pillars. Alright, time to get rid of the lunar pillars. Just give me like 2 seconds to get rid of all of this to begin with. Because I learned that I can just get rid of the lunar pillars if I use the terminus. You know what? Without any cheats, let's just do this. Let's just do a quick boss rush. I just kind of want to show you guys everything in the Calamity mod and some of the bosses that you might have missed out on. But yeah, this is going to get a bit laggy because I'm literally using one of the laggiest weapons. Actually, no, you want to see a laggy weapon? Yeah, that gets really laggy if you use it enough. But yeah, half of this isn't even just like me. No, this is just how laggy the game itself is. Alright, let's get you down. Alright, now that's dead. So yeah, the beginning bosses are just like very quick. You just get rid of them really quick and it's rather easy. And I have the Calamity mod extra music mod installed, so that's why you're going to be hearing some diverse soundtracks. Which I really love the mechanical boss one still. Alright, but yeah, so it's very simple for most of the early bosses because they're early bosses, duh. Let's get that out of the way. But there's a lot of diverse stuff here. Like, I'll take this out, just for just to show you like some interesting stuff. And then we got like this. This is like our vengeance mode drop. There's all kinds of modes to the calamity mod that I wanted to go through, but obviously I don't plan on doing that till I get a better computer. But that's gonna take me a bit. Yo, if you could not, that'd be nice. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go through a quick boss rush, and I'll probably be quiet, and we'll just figure out how things go from here. And by be quiet, I mean mute my mic. Actually, fun fact about the Eater of Worlds, not only is he laggy because of how much he's doing, but he also spits these things. I know I just said I'm going to be quiet, but I might just give you a bit of background on the death mode aspects of these bosses, because that's how they are. First off, very laggy, because he's spitting the vile spit and stuff everywhere. Two, the vile spit can one-hit you if you're not careful. That's why I stay away from it. So yeah, very laggy boss. Very scary boss. Please die. Okay, now that that's out of the way. Yeah, see the giant FPS spike. And it's probably going to be worse on your end. Although I did put it up to 60 FPS on the recording speed. I don't think I showed Astrum areas. I kind of stopped, like, sort of right as I got into hard mode. Here's the Destroyer. The Destroyer, he's, like, invincible for the first 5 seconds for some reason. No one knows why. There's probably some kind of reason. Probably so that all the probes can spawn in, honestly. And then, after that, he's free kill. And then I can use this thing that you get from the Devourer of Gods, another worm boss. And it'll just annihilate him. So yeah, find it funny how I said I'm gonna get silent, but like, you know. Alright. And then here are the twins, still with that awesome mechanical boss theme playing. And then you have to get both of the twins down to low health before you can kill them in death mode. So death mode's a real fun experience. I heard there's, I've been watching some YouTubers doing what's called dad playthrough, which I find funny. But no, basically what it is, it's a defiled Armageddon death mode playthrough, which basically means you have this activated, the defiled rune. Wings do nothing, enemies can critical hit you, but though things are like rare drops will come on more often, and enemies drop more cash, and that's about it. But you can only use it in Revengeance and death mode. But a thing about it is, not only do you have this active, and not only am I going to get out of here, oh yeah, this is a pickaxe, by the way. That's fun. It has 50 range. But, so you have that, then you have death mode, which makes bosses a lot more powerful, which makes everything a lot more powerful. But you also have some new stats which kind of help you out, but that's still nothing really compared to the difficulty of death mode. And then, excuse me, you have Armageddon, which, if you watched earlier, you would have seen Armageddon's, Armageddon's something else. You can't get hit by a boss or you die. If you get hit, you die. So, that's always fun. I should make my cursor, like, a bright color to notice. Like, I have it blue just because I like the color blue, but, like, still. But yeah, so, dad playthrough seems to be nightmare fuel. Because having to do every boss without getting hit, without having post such boss, you have to do Calamitas. Well, Supreme Calamitas. Without any sort of, damage. So I guess armor would be useless, except for the buffs. So you would do an armor set for the buffs and not the defense. Which, I guess that's how most people do it. I typically go for defense on armor, and hope that they just come along with good buffs. And now, Skeletron, yeah. So the way that this also works is, in the pre-hard mode bosses, you cannot use your wings on. Which I guess makes sense, but if you're doing this without having killed Supreme Calamitas, then it's like, oof. Well, honestly, you don't even need to have killed Supreme Calamitas, because everything that I have is pre-Calamitas gear. So, that's always nice. I was considering trading out Dredian's Heart for maybe something a bit better, because I thought that horror was the debuff Calamitas gave you, but it's not. But yeah, I have some very powerful stuff in comparison to normal Terraria standards, which I'll go over after this. Everything you see in my inventory, besides the normality relocator, which I can just teleport with, and I didn't feel like going to farm around Discord. Everything I have, besides this as well, I just saw it and I was like, oh hey, that's cool. So yeah, I got all of this throughout my playthrough. Like, even the Illustrious Knives, which is an upgrade to the Vampire Knives from regular Terraria. And so, all the, like, the armor I have, all my accessories, yeah, no, everything I have has been legit. Just, I downloaded the cheat sheet mod because my Ark of the Cosmos just decided to disappear one day, and I was like, okay, you're gone, so I just wanted to get that to get it back, and I didn't feel like doing all the farming to get it again. And let's just kill that, please. Die, Stormweaver. Let's just activate my buff potions. Yeah, I have a lot of buff potions. No. Oh shoot, if he goes out of reach, okay, good. But like sometimes despawn. I really like the theme of this. The Calamity mod just has some good themes. Come on, die. Please, just die. Okay, there we go. Thank God. Aquatic Scourge. These Aquatic Scourge, I don't think I recorded either. Yeah, nah. Most of the stuff you're seeing from here on out is stuff that I did not record, which, though, if you have any prior knowledge to the Calamity mod, you would pretty much know about immediately. Oh, here we have the Desert Scourge. Yeah, the Desert Scourge and the Slime God, I think, are the only two bosses that, are left that I have recorded because they were all pre-hard mode bosses. For some reason, the Slime God comes in at the very end. Ah, there's the Lunatic Cultist. Alright, just come up here, will ya? And... there we go. Alright. Yeah, a lot of the early bosses, you're just gonna see me just annihilating them. But, yeah. Alright, I don't have much to say from this point on, so hopefully I'll shut up. Oh, I guess you saw him too. Prepare for lag. Don't say I didn't warn you. I guess I have to go down for Plantera. Another thing is, this is enraged Plantera too. Because she's not in the jungle. Which is like, you know, I'm just gonna casually no-hit it. You didn't hear me say that. Yeah, right now I'm trying to just avoid having to cut through the video as much as possible. That's why I've been talking a lot. And I'm not going to cut through this because obviously you guys haven't seen any of the bosses I'm fighting, unless you've seen regular Calamity mod playthrough. But yeah. Once more, sorry for the lag. I can't really help it. And it's still something. At least, hopefully, it appears better in the final recording. Or at least appears the same as what I'm seeing. And you're gone. Oh yeah, I guess you saw this too. Oh yeah, I guess you guys... No, I did fight the Hive Mind, never mind that. Oh yeah, the Four Raiders will come, I forgot. So I have to be down low for that. Alright, so this is just an easy clap, I'm not gonna lie. you, you're dead. Then get you, you're also dead. And then get you, and you're also dead. Alright, I don't expect to get all the way through this, because this is something that you and I have difficulties with. Oh yeah, we get the rain when Karajan is here. Yeah, Earth is a strong sword, a very strong sword. Like, a very, very, very strong sword. It's a really strong sword. But you have to get up close and personal with a lot of the things. The Brimstone Elemental. This boss gave me a lot of difficulties, but it's also a boss that I really like. Just because of A, the backstory of it, B, the music. Because you know me, I'm a sucker for the music, but oh my god, it was just, it was amazing fighting it for the first time. Okay, we don't want to use Earth on this, because if any of you just saw that damage. Oh yeah, and then it does that. It really only has 3 attacks. Yeah, the Illustrious Knife will give me health back, which is always nice. And then you're just dead. Alright, so we're getting towards the end of it all. Well, not particularly. We still have some bosses left, but we're definitely past the halfway mark. Okay, Cygnus, I don't want to get up close with either, but I also kind of want to get through him. Because, yeah, you see that damage he just did? You don't want to touch Cygnus. Alright, so you're almost dead. I mean, I could just God mode my way through the entire thing, but that's no fun now, is it? And don't worry, when... Oh yeah, I forgot. If I stand still, I get a regen boost that is of the God-like ability. And then, oh god, it's the Ravager. There's some other stuff that I was trying to say, but, you know. Yeah, the Ravager was another boss that was, interesting to say the least. There's also this. This is a thing. And by this I mean just the Ravager. He is like Gollum on steroids. Like, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I apologize for the lag for the 20th time. It's nothing that we can all help. Oh, yeah, him. He exists. Alright. I like how it doesn't stack the buffs if you try to redo something with them. Okay, you know what? Just die. Just die. Oh yeah, you're a bit smart, so I guess it's not that easy. Oh wait. Okay, I gotta get him when he stands still. Why am I trying to get him with Earth when I can easily just get him with the Arc? Because the Earth is much more powerful. Alright. Alright. To be honest, I just kind of want to get done this and go downstairs and play some Call of Duty because I'm pretty sure no one's home, so the TV is mine. Alright, but, you know. Alright. Hopefully I'll be able to get some new games soon because birthday's coming up on the 28th. So maybe I can find some good games that don't require a lot to play. Oh, fun, the Moon Lord. Alright, 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 alright. Die, die, die. Please die. There we go. Alright, Moon Lord is surprisingly not that laggy on my end. Another thing is, though, on my end, it's going to be a lot different than what OBS is capturing. But I do have OBS capturing at 60 frames per second, so it should be capturing everything that I'm doing. Before I had it at 48, and that's why I screwed up the thing, because it was only capturing occasional frames. Because with my FPS lag combined with what OBS is capturing, then there's issues that arise. Alright, so we got that. I could probably just, like, spawn something random in. Let's spawn a gold frog in. Where's my gold frog? I'm sad my gold frog isn't here. That took a while. There's this little, like, music that happened. And I'm like, okay. Astrum Deus. Deus. I just call him Astrum Deus. But I don't know. He was a very interesting boss because I annihilated him on my first try, but it's just also such an interesting boss. How you have like 20 of these things flying at you, and you're just like, oh, okay. It's very unexpected. That's what I love about the Calamity mod. Like, when I was getting to the bosses the first time, when I first played Terraria, like, I had like a general idea of what I was getting into with most of the bosses, like, and they were very self-explanatory. But these bosses, I'm just like, okay, wait, what? Like, I don't know what's going to happen next with them. So Astrum Deus was very interesting because his spawner was infinite, so I could fight him again directly after, because that's what I did. And it was just a real change for the feel of how battles went in this mod. Like, this one went to, like, all hell breaking loose, pretty much. So, I definitely liked it. I thought it was interesting. This was Poltergeist. Poltergeist was an interesting one indeed as well. So, it's basically like an upgraded Plantera. A lot of the bosses have inspiration off of the other Terraria bosses, which I like, because there's a feel of familiarity with everything. Like, I didn't know what Poltergeist was going to be. I didn't know what any of them were going to be, but when I had ones like this, I had, like, a sense of, okay, I know what this boss is going to be like. But, along with that, every boss that was like a Terraria boss had its own unique feature. The Desert Scourge, a worm boss, had its own unique feature. The Aquatic Scourge, a worm boss, had its own unique features. The Devourer of Gods, a worm boss, had too many features. So it was, like, always balanced out in the end. And then, like, I really like the Plaguebringer Goliath, because it really, like, it was like the Queen Bee. And no one ever pays attention to the Queen Bee. I typically don't fight the Queen Bee on my Terraria playthroughs. So I like the Plaguebringer Goliath. There was just so much diversity with all the bosses. And I was very, like, happy with that. And while we had all of these, there were completely unique bosses. With, obviously, every boss has its own unique AI, but, like, its own unique just everything. Like, Yaron, for example, I would put the Devourer of Gods there, because the Devourer of Gods definitely is a unique boss, despite it being another worm boss. The Ceaseless Void, or, the Ceaseless Void and the other, what you want to call it, Cygnus, those were definitely unique in their own way. I can't think of any ones off the top of my head. I'll go with the bosses and what I think about them. Like, for example, Calamitas. I thought Calamitas was amazing. Now, obviously, if you haven't watched the Calamity mod, then you wouldn't know any of these bosses, or remember them. But I fought some of them, so maybe you'll remember some of them. But, like, Calamitas, despite having the Eye of Cthulhu feel, the Eye of Cthulhu and the twins, I guess, in this case, were very straightforward. Everything had their own aspect. Obviously, the Eye of Cthulhu was just like, okay, hey, I'm going to throw eyes at you and then charge at you. Now, then there was the mechanical bosses that were like, okay, hi, so I shoot lasers, I shoot fire. And now you have Calamitas that's just like, hey, I summon things that shoot lasers and fire, I shoot lasers and fire, I have things that protect me in a shield. It just has everything, and it's so much, like, and I love it. I love the boss for that. And yeah, no, Calamitas is one of my favorite bosses in the Calamity mod, not just for the fact of how it's supposed to resemble the mod, but just because of how it was probably the perfect blend of regular Terraria and just, like, what the Calamity mod could do. It was a perfect mid-hard mode boss. It showed everything that, like, happened, or something. I can't speak. But yeah. Calamity mod boss tier list, question mark? Now, everyone's been doing tier lists. If you'd like to see it, I can work with that, but right now, nah. Oh, Slime God. Here's the Slime God, and oh, I forgot, Siren and Leviathan came first. Siren and Leviathan. Alright, now we're gonna talk about this one. I love this boss. I was really surprised when I first found it. I died a lot of times. Um, Typically when you're fighting the boss, the process of it is you find this thing chilling in the ocean. You kill it, the siren spawns. The siren's the other thing that is, if you look on my map, it's like right there. You'll be able to see it after I kill the Leviathan. Because look, even now, it's dealing collateral damage to me. So, it's still never an easy boss when you have endgame gear. Now, you're dead. Now, it's the siren here. This is the siren. This is the siren. Siren, please get in the shot, will you? Get in the shot. There we go. So this is the siren. I'll let you look at it, okay? And now we'll go back to attacking it. Now, you fight the siren. It'll shoot, like, its little notes and stuff at you. I definitely forgot. Let's get my harem out. But no. So the siren will do that, and yeah, nah. It's just, like, the siren was very unique with its charging functionality, its ice shield, and everything around those lines. And then it spawns the Leviathan when you get halfway through in normal mode. Obviously, since this is all death mode mechanics, they both spawn immediately in an enraged form. So it's just, it's insane. Really. It's hard to, like, cram it on to my thoughts immediately. That was a yawn, but I didn't make any noise. So I probably won't be cutting much out here, because I kind of just want to go on with my day. This is my first thing in a while, so I just kind of want to get a full thing out there for everyone to see. And yeah, so we're just going to stick with raw footage for now. But yeah, I've been talking most of the time. I've been trying to fill up the slots, so hopefully that'll go good. But the Slime God, anyway, back to commentating about bosses. I definitely thought the Slime God was... The Slime God was something. Slime God was something. It was like the perfect mix of chaotic, but not. Because in the actual Slime God fight, I'm not jumping around with wings. It's not spawning 20 million summons, and it's not spawning all of these, and yeah. Obviously, this is a bit different. I like how they let me use wings for this fight, because this is a pre-hard mode fight. So, it's like, the boss itself is very straightforward. Kill these things, and then after you kill them, it's like, okay, I got these two things. And now, typically amidst the chaos, you would just be like, alright, everything's just doing that. But after you kill them, you realize, oh wait, I have this thing. I don't know what it is. It's literally just called the Slime God. And it'll kind of just like shoot things at you and stuff. And also spawn things that the Slime God does. Or the Slime Gods. So, it was very unique with the fact of having two slime bosses, but they weren't King Slime. They were different from King Slime. So I thought that was interesting, how it took King Slime and twisted him. So, yeah, I have nothing much more to say about the boss other than that I definitely thought it was good for a boss that was meant to be fought right before the Wall of Flesh. And I just gotta say that this one also was able to take Terraria, modern physics, or whatever. I'm sorry, I can't speak trying to fit everything in. But, like, it was very good at taking an aspect of Terraria and combining it with the Calamity mod. Because it just, everything doesn't have, like, it might have the same mechanics, but it doesn't have the same mechanics. Definitely made sense. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do everything. Oh, no. Now, on to the more advanced bosses. This is Providence. Providence is something I was just sort of like, okay, I had so much trouble with this boss. Note that I never once, like, cheated anything in my playthrough. Like, this boss was scary on how difficult it was. Like, once you got the hang of it, once you could do what you did with your wings, it got good. Now, there's this section right here, where you got these fireball looking things flying at you that deal 100 damage regardless of your armor. Don't I have a holy flame? I thought I couldn't. Oh, I'm not near Providence. Okay, that's why. But yeah, so like those things will do 100 damage regardless. So 10 of them can kill me. So you gotta be like semi-good at dodging them. But then another tip for this boss is when she goes into this phase where she gets all fortified and she does this stuff, I use the Lustrous Knives to regen my health and get minimal damage in. And you can just do this whenever you need a quick like health throughout the boss fight. But yeah, I also use a lot of potions as can be seen. And this boss fight is definitely going to be very laggy, but that's just the way the boss is. It's a bullet hell boss. That's how the bosses get. This is a boss that is meant to be fought like a few bosses after Moon Lord. So it was definitely good time to be fought, in my opinion. It has, I can't think of a boss that has any of the same mechanics. Very unique boss. Very bullet hell. But that's what I like about the boss. How it's like bullet hell, but it's tolerable bullet hell. The only annoying thing is how much you have to stay off the ground because she'll like shoot these little things, then you can't walk on them or else you get hurt a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and for the rest of the fight, we're gonna go do this. I love this. This is a real issue. This is like a real issue because I can't go back to the platform. Then I'm too far away from Providence. No, let me back up on the platform. Oh god, oh god. Okay, I needed to heal there. I don't particularly like healing, but because then I like never can be safe for the next like minute if I need a quick emergency heal. Oh yes, this is another aspect of Providence that I wanted to talk about. Very annoying to deal with because you know what they do? This one right here, the one that I am annihilating, will heal Providence. So if you don't take care of it quickly, then you get issues. I was gonna get hit by that. I had no choice. So you gotta kill that thing immediately or else Providence gets like back up immediately to like above half health. But then after you deal with them, it's very straightforward. You just continue going at Providence. I'm going to use the knives here to get some health back. And yeah. My armor also has a lot of buffs. Feel free to pause and look at it. So it definitely helps me out. Okay, okay, we're just going to use the knives. We're going to use the knives for a minute here. This is where we're going to use the knives. Alright, this attack isn't exactly good for using the knives because she doesn't have much health to work with. You should have seen how this boss looked in early development stages. I would pull up a picture, but obviously my editing software isn't that good. Alright, so let's just get that done. Die, please. Okay, wait, I can heal. I can heal. No, I can't. I have 8 seconds before I can heal. Okay, okay, while you do that, I'm gonna just, you know, use these knives and heal. Thank you. Yeah, the boss definitely gets very chaotic during the end. And you know what I think the worst part of the boss is? The fact that, no matter how low you get her, when she gets to low health, she does, an attack that I despise with a burning passion. And that's this attack. She uses that standard flame with 100 attack, but it's super like constant. Look at them. My lag right now is probably the only thing keeping me alive. And that's probably the thing that's gonna kill me. The fact that I just ran into it. The lag actually in that case helps me to not run into the like barrage, because that has a lot more of those small flames coming out than it normally would. But Providence is almost dead, and we move on to the new bosses that are scary, that are the more endgame bosses that are very awesome, and I love them because they're good bosses. And now we just need to, I like to finish Providence off with not 2 health, with high health, because of the next boss that I encounter. Which, if you would die, thank you. Okay, now let's heal, let's heal, let's heal. We need to heal as much as we can. Ah, over here, over here. Okay. So this is the final boss of the Calamity mod, not the boss rush. They decided to put this third to last for some reason. Alright. Wow, because of my lag, like the fight should have started by now, like the main fight, but you know. There we go. Now, this is Calamitas, or Supreme Calamitas, because the Calamitas you fight isn't the actual Calamitas, like the one earlier in the game. So, basically, you gotta kill these to kill this giant worm thing. So, let's do such. Alright, now please die. Thank you. And then you just go sicko mode on Calamitas. Now, oh, this isn't that hard, you may say. Just, don't, like, die. It's not even much. Well, first off, it's meant to be a bullet hell fight. Second off, fun fact, the thing about this boss is, it has this bullet hell segment, multiple throughout the boss fight, and, yet you're confined to a certain arena, and every attack is going to do at least 300. Well, maybe not at least, like, at least 200. Let's go with. I'm not going to get too high on numbers. But the lag is going to be my best friend. Because for once in my life, lag helps me dodge these attacks with greater precision. And now watch. Here's this. Alright. No, yes, fighting Calamitas is definitely something. Now, the death mode aspect of this is actually rather convenient. Literally, the death mode part of this is, hey, you have a smaller arena. That's basically about it. I think it might just be a bit faster in some aspects and some stuff and this and that. But, yeah, no. So this lag has been really helping me out. I could not thank enough. But this, the brothers, when they come in, oh my. It's bad. Because you can't damage Calamitas, but Calamitas won't attack you either. But the brothers are just pains to deal with. Because they basically recently gave them a huge buff in a recent patch. So it's like, oof. So I basically got to deal with that. So I'm just going to shut up for now. Because I just got to deal with this constant barrage from them, you know? See, Calamitas just kind of watches me like, what a nerd. Actually, I'll talk about my opinions on the boss, too. While I did say Calamitas was probably one of my favorite boss fights, if not the, nah, I'd say this takes the cake. I know I did say that it was literally my favorite boss, but I definitely get the two Calamitases mixed up a lot. But Supreme Calamitas, it was, for a final boss, I died so much trying to fight this boss. But it was just such a good boss. And it was really good for ending off my playthrough of this, which I spent almost a month doing. Like, it wasn't something that I just breezed through. And then this happens. The soundtrack's also amazing, as I say about a lot of things in the mod. I just love the soundtrack, but that's just me. I really love soundtracks. And now, we have this. Okay, that's a big one. Yeah, if you look at the way that they are insane. The boss rush typically does take a bit, so I don't do it much, but honestly, recording the boss rush and doing it might actually be what wins me it, because I have much greater reaction speed. But there's one thing about it. Devourer of Gods, a boss that you have yet to see if you have not seen the Calamity mod. But the thing about the Devourer of Gods, you hit its head, you die immediately a one hit, no matter what you have. So I gotta be careful. Or I could just put God mode on. But, you know. Doing God mode isn't any fun. How is it? Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a bullet hell segment. Haha. Yeah, the end of this gets beyond hectic. Ah, my computer. It's darkening. I can't tell if that's just the game or what. Nope, my computer isn't plugged in. Alright. Yeah, nah, stuff gets really intense around here. And the music really suits it, though. Yeah, so this guy from the beginning of the fight comes back, and then you got these things chasing you, and you're like, I don't even know what these things are, so you just gotta deal with them, honestly. And then, afterwards, after you deal with this, and not die, you slowly fall from your lag, which I could still not thank the lag enough. Wait, what? I thought I killed a sploocher. Oh my god, nah, this mod is just so good. And that's why I wanted to revisit it when I can just meme through everything. Okay, there we go. So, okay, I just died. That's always fun. Oh wait, no I didn't. Just stop, even if you defeat me, you still have the Lord to contend with. Yeah, just die. 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 Bruh. Oh my. And now we have Yaron to deal with. So, basically my armor allows me to get revived twice. But, fun fact about Yaron. So, Calamitas with my armor buff, I can't regen. But I can with this. Okay. So, I'm kind of mad, because I get a revive that recharges every 45 seconds. But I also get a revive that I can use once per life. And I can't die in this. So, that's an issue? We can only imagine why. So Yaron was another completely unique boss that I thought was epic. I can't touch that or else I die. But yeah, so this is definitely not the only thing of the boss. There's definitely much more to the boss. You like fight it and you're like, okay, this isn't much. First time you kill it, actually, it goes back and it's like, nah, I'm gonna get stronger. You better go kill some stuff in the solar eclipse and then come back and then I'll fight you. And then you're like, okay. And so then we kill him, but then he does this stunt. If you would die. Can you die? Can you die? Yeah, no, I don't know what this is. This just happens. So yeah, he does this when he gets low. And now he does this. First he does some barrel rolls, and then the air gets warmer around me. And then this dope music starts playing. And then he... Can you get rid of this tornado already? Alright. Can you please just breathe oxygen for once in your life? Yeah, he should have been fully regen by now, but, you know, because my game's that bad, and because I'm now stuck in between this tornado. Okay, there we go. Yeah, nah, it's just, he gets to a second phase where he just goes sicko mode, and everything gets hectic as hell, and then you gotta deal with the more fire tornadoes, and it's insane. So, yeah. He's honestly not too difficult, but he's not easy. Now this is the part where I die for saying that. So yeah. Alright. You will hear what I say. This is my message to my master. Yeah, once you get into space, the fire tornado kind of stops, so that's always nice. But I always hate the fire tornadoes. They can literally go die. Okay, yeah. So, he's not that hard, really. If you have the Arc of the Cosmos, that is. So, I'm pretty sure for the Ark of the Cosmos, though, you need Yaron Soul Fragments. Yeah. So it's something that you get after killing Yaron. So it's sort of like, obviously, this stuff's going to be good against him. The Ark is something that I use since its earlier forms. It has many earlier forms, and I use them throughout my entire playthrough. I don't know if I used it in what I recorded or not. Now, this is the final boss. This is the final boss of the Terminus, which is the boss rush. But not the final boss of the Calamity mod. That was Supreme Calamitas. Oh, shoot. I forgot. This starts in his final phase. Alright. So, this boss is laggy without, the freaking recording. So, this boss is already something. Now, the one thing about this boss is I can't get hit by your head or I die. So, I'm just gonna rush through you. And we're gonna, expand that a bit more so that I can tell when he's coming. See what I mean? Like, it's very nerve-wracking when he's just rolling up on you, and you're like, okay, hi. Okay, this is the part where, its own little bullet hell occurs. I'm not sure, honestly. Yeah, see what I mean by this is a laggy boss fight? You guys are probably watching this at 1 FPS right now. I might be getting, like, maybe a solid 5 FPS. Who knows? Who knows? Go away. Bro, how long does this section last? My. Alright, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he is. Okay, he's all the way over there. Let's hope this can hit him. I'm just gonna, like, not hopefully die. Yeah, death mode physics are scary. I've never killed or beaten the Terminus, but this could be my one chance. I hope it is. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go just through him to avoid risk of death. Just like, you know, it's nice to not die. Just gonna say... Okay. Did I mention that he has 9 million health? Normalities are okay. No. That was scary. That was really scary. Although, I don't even know if he can hit me when he's in that invisible state. But I don't really care either. I'm trying my best to avoid his head at all costs. Oh yeah, there's also the tail. It'll say, are you really that bad at dodging if you get hit by it? Nope, bye! I guess having something that has a keybind to not freaking get hit and teleport is always nice. Bye! But it's also nice to, like, not get constantly hit by the boss. Okay, yeah. Nah, the frames are just gonna be something that we all have to deal with. Because don't think this is any easier on me. You guys are probably watching this at, like, 1 FPS, though. Let's be real. It's a real interesting boss, though. Okay, Devourer of Gods. This lag is honestly doing me good. It's doing me good right now. Like, I haven't, beaten this, and I'd say, like, the reward for beating this is very nice. I love it. I think it's a very nice reward, and that everyone should get it. Because it's going to be something that I think everyone who plays the Calamity mod should treasure and, you know, not die to the Devourer of Gods. Let's get any buffs that I need. Okay, let's get the Zerg potion out of here. Why do I always have that on me? I love how the music just plays like it's meant to be. Come on. Nope. Bye. 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 No. No. We're gonna end it off here. I was gonna end it off after the battle anyway. Thank you all for watching. I'm Eclipse. I will see you all the next time.